बंधो जगत्पदे गोपेश गोपिका कांदा राधा कांदा नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम्। Hare Krishna. I would like to welcome all of you for our study of Srimad Bhagavatam. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. So we are now in the chapter number 18, right? Verse number 33, 34 and 35. Three verses we will be studying today. So I'm going to share the screen. So this chapter is basically talking about Maharaj Parikshit is being cursed by the Brahmana boy, right? So that is the context of our discussion. And already now Shringi, that Brahmana boy, immature Brahmana boy, is on fire now because he found Parikshit Maharaj to be, he is thinking that Parikshit Maharaj has done a big sin and he has to be punished. So because of his immaturity, he is now speaking against Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj is a pure devotee of the Lord and he is a Raja Rishi. So, and Shringi is not understanding the situation or circumstance. He is just, using his Brahmanical power, misusing his Brahmanical power to curse a pure devotee like Parikshit Maharaj. So let's see what is there in the verse number 33. Let's begin our discussion. So all of you can, as usual, raise your hands for reciting the verse, purport, translation and purport. Yeah. Yes. Dhanashri Mataji, you can start.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Text 33. Aho adharma phalanam pivnam balibhujamiva swaminya agham yadadasanam dwarapanam shunamiva. Translation by Srila Prabhupada Ji ki jai. The Brahmana's son Shringi said, "Oh, just look at the scenes of the rulers who, like crows and watchdogs at the door, perpetrate sins against their masters, contrary to the principles governing servants." Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Sindhu Mataji, please go ahead with the purport.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Pranams.
Krishna.
Text 33. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Brahmanas are considered to be the head and brains of the social body, and the Kshatriyas are considered to be the arms of the social body. The arms are required to protect the body from all harm, but the arms must act according to the directions of the head and the brain. That is a natural arrangement made by the supreme order, for it is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita that 4 social orders or castes, namely the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, the Vaishyas, and the Shudras, are set up according to quality and work done by them. Naturally, the son of a Brahmana has a good chance to become a Brahmana by the direction of his qualified father, as the son of a medical practitioner, has a very good chance to become a qualified medical practitioner. So the caste system is quite scientific. The son must take advantage of the father's qualification and thus become a Brahmana or medical practitioner and not otherwise. Without being qualified, one cannot become a Brahmana or medical practitioner. And that is the verdict of all the scriptures and social orders. Here in Shringi, a qualified son of a great Brahmana attained the required Brahminical power both by birth and by training, but he was lacking in culture because he was an inexperienced boy. By the influence of Kali, the son of a Brahmana became puffed up with Brahminical power and thus wrongly compared Maharaja Parikshit to crows and watchdogs. The king is certainly the watchdog of the state in the sense that he keeps vigilant eyes over the border of the state for its protection and defense, but to address him as a watchdog is a sign of a less cultured boy. Thus, the downfall of the Brahminical powers began as they gave importance to birthright without culture. The downfall of the Brahmana caste began in the age of Kali, and since Brahmanas are the heads of the social order, all the other orders of the society also began to deteriorate. This beginning of Brahminical deterioration was highly deplored by the father of Shringi, as we will find.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you, dear devotees. So we can see here Shringi is now speaking. He is speaking very bad. He is speaking very bad about Parikshit Maharaj. So he says, oh, just look at the sins of the rulers. I mean, he is speaking about Parikshit Maharaj, and he is comparing Parikshit Maharaj to be like crows and watchdogs. It's very, and very, strong words he is using. And perpetrate sins against their masters, and they are doing sins against their masters contrary to the principles governing servants. So he is saying that we are all Brahmanas and the Kshatriyas are like watchdogs and crows. So they have to serve the Brahmanas as per the Varnashrama system. But see, these Kshatriyas, they are doing sins against their own masters, and which is contrary to the principle. This is the statement of Shringi. A very strong and bad statement, by the way. Srila Prabhupada says in the purport, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, he says, he is speaking about initially in the first section, he is speaking about the four orders, Varna and Ashrama, basically the Varnas, four Varnas, and Brahmanas are considered to be the head or brain of the social body, and Kshatriyas to be the arm. And what is the nature or the function of the arm is to protect from all harms, right? So, and the function of brain or head is to give direction. So basically Brahmanas will give direction, Kshatriyas will act according to the Brahmanas order, or we can say advices, and their duty is to administrate and also protect the citizens. That is the that is the role of a Kshatriya. And here Srila Prabhupada says, son of Brahmana will naturally get some qualification from his father. If the father is qualified, the son will also get some qualification. So Shringi is having a qualified father. His father is qualified. So because of that, he also have got some qualification in terms of Brahmanical, power, Brahmanical power basically. So Srila Prabhupada is giving material example, saying that a medical practitioner or a doctor who is a very good doctor, if he has a son, there is a high chance that the son also will become a qualified medical practitioner, because we say that it is there in the blood, like that, right? So that qualities will be acquired by the son also. Similarly, here in this case, Shringi is actually a qualified son of a great Brahmana. His father is a great Brahmana, but the problem is that he is using that qualification, or he is using that power, whatever he has attained through that Brahmanical birth, he is using that in a very immature way. Srila Prabhupada call him as an inexperienced boy, and he is lacking that culture. And he is calling Parikshit Maharaj with very swear words, like he's saying that crows and watchdogs, which is too much. It is too much. So Srila Prabhupada says watchdog means somebody who is taking care of the state or vigilant over the border of the state or giving for protecting the citizens. That is true, but nobody can call the Kshatriyas or king. Or in fact, Parishad Maharaj is the emperor of the entire world. And he is calling him as watchdog, which is actually inappropriate. So that should not have done. I mean, he should not have spoken like that. And Srila Prabhupada says this is the beginning of the downfall of the Brahmana caste in the age of Kali. Because now the Brahmanas think that we are the only who have the right, Brahmanical rights, or we can say power or whatever, they considered or give more importance to the birthright. But not everybody, but of course, there are good Brahmanas also, but mostly in this age of Kali, there is a significant downfall. So only the birthright is there, but there is no culture of the Brahmanical culture they are having. So this is the problem. So starting from Shringi, we can see that. Yeah. So this is a downfall of the Varnashrama system basically. So it's a dangerous position, and even in the current days also, in the present world also, we can see there are so many people who have taken birth in Brahmana family, but how many of them are practicing Krishna consciousness or practicing bhakti? Very less. Actually, Brahmanas are supposed to be practicing Krishna consciousness or bhakti. That is their natural occupational duty, which people are not doing. People are working like Shudras, even the Brahmanas, to get some money, and they are not utilizing or taking the advantage of being born in a Brahmana family. So unfortunate situation. I have so many friends back home, in my hometown, who are born in a Brahmana family. Unfortunately, I cannot find anybody who has taken bhakti or Krishna consciousness or any kind of devotional service. May it be demigod worship. They go to temple and do something, but seriousness is not there. So that is the nature of this world now. What to do? Yes. 34. Vrshabhanu Kanya Mataji and Divya Mataji. Yes. 34, please.
हरे कृष्णा दंड प्रणाम प्रभुजी। ब्राह्मणे क्षत्र बंधुर्हि गृहपालो निरूपितः स कथं तद्गृहे त्वा सह सभाण्डं भोक्तुमर्हति।
Thank you.
Translation by Sri Prabhupada ki jai. The descendant of the kingly orders are definitely designated as watchdogs, and they must keep themselves at the door. On what grounds can dogs enter the house and claim to dine with the master on the same plate? Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The inexperienced Brahmana boy certainly knew that the king asked for water from his father and the father did not respond. He tried to explain away his father's inhospitality in an impertinent manner befitting an uncultured boy. He was not at all sorry for the king's not being well received. On the contrary, he justified the wrong act in a way characteristic of the Brahmanas of Kali Yuga. He compared the king to a watchdog, and so it was wrong for the king to enter the home of a Brahmana and ask for water from the same pot. The dog is certainly reared by its master, but that does not mean that the dog shall claim to dine and drink from the same pot. This mentality of false prestige is the cause of downfall of perfect social order, and we can see that in the beginning it was started by the inexperienced son of a Brahmana. As the dog is never allowed to enter within the room and hurt, although it is reared by the master. Similarly, according to Shringi, the king has no right to enter the house of
Shamika Rishi. According to the boy's opinion, the king was on the wrong side and not his father, and thus he justified his silent father. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Dandavat
Thank
Pranam.
you. Hare Krishna. Dandavad Pranam. So here he continues. He's saying that the kingly order, they are actually watchdogs. So they cannot enter into the house. They can be maximum at the door. That's all. How strong, what a strong statement he's speaking here. How he's asking on what grounds, how dare he enter into the house and claim to dine with the master on the same plate. So very strong statements by him. Srila Prabhupada says in the purport, this inexperienced Brahmana Shringi, the boy, he knew that Parishit Maharaj asked some water from his father, but father was on meditation, Shamik Rishi was in meditation, and he did not respond. He did not respond. So there was an inhospitality from the side of, because Parishit Maharaj is the emperor. He is an emperor of the world. So, and also he has come to the ashram as a guest, as an aditi. So hospitality is part of it, right? So there is one. So actually there are, and that is one thing. Secondly, Parishit Maharaj put a dead snake on the neck of the rishi. That is one thing he did, as the will of the providence, as per the will of the providence. So if we see, that is not only the mistake. Mistake was from both sides, basically, if we see. So Srila Prabhupada is saying that the boy is only seeing the king was on the wrong side, but not his father. He is justifying that his father was, because he was silent, and he's saying that nothing to be, nothing wrong from his side. But his father is not thinking in that way. We will see that in the coming verses. So here, Brahmana boy Shringi is misusing his powers, Brahmanical powers. So Srila Prabhupada is saying that a dog is never allowed to enter into the room, although it is reared by the master. Similarly, Shringi is thinking that king had no right to enter the house of Shamik Rishi. Oh, so much. Too much, right? And he's saying, Srila Prabhupada makes a very important statement. He says, this mentality of false prestige. So, this Shringi is having that false prestige. He's proud that he is born in a Brahmanical family. He's the son of powerful Brahmana. And that false prestige is the cause of the downfall of the perfect social order. So, and Srila Prabhupada said that begins from this inexperienced son of Brahmana, from the Shringi. So the entire Varnashrama system is lost because of false prestige of all the classes, not only Brahmana class, everybody is going in a different direction, right? Only a very, very, very rare or few in hundreds, not even hundreds, in 10,000 or lakhs, in lakhs, have some proper understanding, or we can say, who has some spiritual inclination. We are not even saying pure Krishna consciousness, we are speaking some spiritual inclination. Most of the people are, behind sense gratification. They think that the goal of life is sense gratification, nothing else. So all the classes of the society, all the varnas, we can't find anybody. It's like we can't find anybody who is following the principles properly. Unfortunate situation of this Kali Yuga. Anyway, that is true. Kali Yuga, that's one of the disadvantage of the Kali Yuga, but there is advantage also. Those who are taking Kali Yuga consider Kali Yuga to be good. They will take advantage of Kali Yuga. Astihi ekon mahaguna. Parishit Maharaj, sorry, our Shukadev Goswami is speaking to Parishit Maharaj. Kalir dosha nide rajan. This Kali Yuga is like an ocean of faults and sins. But there is one supreme benefit, or we can say Mahaguna, there is supreme guna for this Kali Yuga. What is that? Kirtana Devat Krishna Mukta Sangha Paramurjade. So those who are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamandra or chanting the names of Hari or Krishna, they will be getting out. They will go, or they can go beyond this material world. That is the point. So it's a very, very powerful. Kali Yuga has got a lot of bad effects, but at the same time, the good point is that one who is taking Krishna consciousness seriously, one who is chanting Krishna's holy names, then he will be, for him it is very easy to get out of this material world. Nothing to worry. Those who are not following the principles, they will be always here. Perpetually they'll have to be here. So like that. Next verse, we'll go to 30. Okay, Shri Priya Mata.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, pranams. Krishne gate bhagavati shastri utpatagaminam tadbinna setun adyaham shasni pashyata me balam. Translation by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. After the departure of Lord Shri Krishna, the personality of Godhead and supreme ruler of everyone, these upstarts have flourished, our protector being gone. Therefore, I myself shall take up this matter and punish them. Just witness my part. Hare Krishna Prabhupada. Pranams. Thank you.
Thank you. Please read the purport. Next devotee. Archana Mataji.
Hare Krishna, pranams Prabhu. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The inexperienced Brahmana, puffed up by a little Brahma Tejas, became influenced by the spell of Kali Yuga. Maharaja Parikshit gave license to Kali to live in 4 places, as mentioned hereinbefore. But by his very expert government, the personality of Kali could hardly find the places allotted to him. The personality of Kali Yuga, therefore, was seeking the opportunity to establish authority, and by the grace of Lord, he found a hole in the puffed up, inexperienced son of the Brahmana. The little Brahmana wanted to show his prowess in destruction, and he had the audacity to punish such a great king as Maharaja Parikshit. He wanted to take the place of Lord Krishna after his departure. These are the principal signs of upstarts who want to take the place of Sri Krishna under the influence of the age of Kali. An upstart with a little power wants to become an incarnation of the Lord. There are many false incarnations after the departure of Lord Krishna from the face of the globe, and they are misleading the innocent public by accepting the spiritual obedience of the general mass of people to maintain false prestige. In other words, the personality of Kali got the opportunity to reign through this son of Brahmana, Shringi. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. So here it says, Shringi is speaking, after the departure of Lord Krishna, he is at least acknowledging Lord Krishna, by the way. He is acknowledging Lord Krishna, the Supreme Lord, and the Supreme Ruler of everyone. He is acknowledging that also, that Krishna is the Supreme Ruler. He is saying that after Krishna departs, Krishne Sudhamo Pagade Dharma Jnana Dibi Saha. So everything has been gone, right? He's saying after Krishna has gone, upstarts have all this, he's saying that Utpata Gaminam. So he is actually using bad words for Parishit Maharaj. He's saying all these people like Parishit Maharaj, who is, not properly following the principles of a Kshatriya. So our protector has gone, Krishna has gone, so all these unqualified people have flourished, and Shringi is saying that therefore I will take this matters myself and I am going to punish them. I am going to punish Parikshit Maharaj. I am going to take up this matter. So actually Krishna generally does the paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushkadam, right? So here he is saying that these people are demoniac people. Actually, no, he is using a wrong statement, basically. So now Krishna is not there, so let me do that on behalf of Krishna. He is saying that I will punish him. Just witness his power, my power. So he is puffed up with his Brahmanical powers. Srila Prabhupada says in the purport, this inexperienced Brahmana, because of the influence of Kali, now he is misusing his Brahma Tejas, his powers, Brahmanical powers. So Maharaj Parishit, we know that in the previous section we have studied in the 17th chapter, Maharaj Parish has given Kali Yuga, the personality of Kali, to live in the 4 places, right? What are the 4 places? 4 or 5 places?
The
Anybody?
place where illicit sex happens, slaughtering happens, then the place where gambling happens,
Yeah,
And
and
intoxication, Mataji.
and gold. Hare Krishna.
gold.
Intoxication
5.
and gold.
Correct. So there are 5 places wherein Parishit Maharaj said you can go and live there because he surrendered to him. But Parishit Maharaj was very, very confident that whenever I am, as long as I am ruling here, all these irreligious activities will not happen, and there is no influence of Kali because he was completely confident. So here Srila Prabhupada is saying that personality of Kali, he was actually seeking for an opportunity to establish authority. And he found a hole in the puffed up Brahmana boy, and he entered into that Brahmana boy's consciousness, and that is what Srila Prabhupada says. And one more important point here, it says, by the grace of the Lord, he found a hole in the puffed up Brahmana. See? So even for the personality of Kali to enter into this world, he needs the grace of Lord. So without Krishna's permission or sanction, nothing will happen. Because first of all, the Kali Yuga has to start, right? And we know that we know the characteristics of Kali Yuga: Prayena, Payusha, Sabya, Kalau, Asmin, Yuge, Jana, Manda, Sumanda, Matayo, Manda, Bhagya, right? Upadrataha. All these are characteristics of Kali. So Kali Yuga has to come, and so personality of Kali also has a role to play, and so that's a part of the material world, right? That's the cycle of yugas going here and there. So that's the point. So he found a hole in the puffed up Brahmana boy, so he entered there. And Srila Prabhupada says that this is the starting of the downfall of all the Varnas. And he also mentions that after Krishna's departure, there are so many puffed up, or we can say so many people who are claiming to be the incarnation of the Lord. Actually, that is not the case, right? Nobody can just say that I am the incarnation, right? So it has to be mentioned in the scriptures. It should be there in the scriptures. Nobody can just claim that I am an incarnation of the Lord. It should be clearly mentioned in the scriptures. So there are so many people who are saying that I am the incarnation of the Lord, etc. So those are, and Srila Prabhupada saying that they are all misleading the innocent public, and they are fooling the general mass of the people. So now here in this case we can see the Kali personality, he is getting an opportunity to enter into the kingdom of Parishit Maharaj through the son of Brahmana Shringi. And we know that because of this curse, what is going to happen? Parishit Maharaj is going to die in 7 days. He's going to curse now. He will be, then the Kali is going to start. The Kali Yuga is going to start, right? In the sense, this is a transition period wherein all these are happening, from the Dwapara Yuga to Kali Yuga. So like that. So Srila Prabhupada says that personality of Kali got the opportunity to reign through this immature son of the Brahmanas, Shamik Rishi, right? So that's the point Srila Prabhupada is making here. Okay, so that's all for 35. Yes, I think that's the 3 verses we need to cover today. So thank you, dear devotees, for your patience. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Samaveda Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Jai Jai Shri Radhe Sham, Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Okay. All right.
We have sloka recitation. Can we do that?
All right, Mataji. Thank you so much. So I will make a move then. Thank you
Yes.
for your. Thank you so much, dear devotees. Vanchakalpatarubyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo.
Anantakoti
Thank you. Hare
Vaishnavam
Krishna.
ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam.
Thank you. I hope there are no questions because whatever today we have covered, everything has been, we have discussed already, I believe. So thank you. dear
Yeah, Prabhuji, you
devotees.
can stay for the sloka if you're in a hurry.
It's good that if I get some time, I have some other things to finish actually.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Who would like to begin today? Hare Krishna.
I'll start, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadhyasya yatonvayaditaratas charteshvabhigya tene brahmardayadikavai yanti yat surya tejo vari mrita yatha vinimaya yatra trisargo amrisha dhamna sena sada nirastakam satyam param dhimahi धर्म प्रोजित केतु अत्र परमो निर्वत्सराणां सदा वेद्यो वादवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनम् श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परेरीश्वर सद्यो हृदयवरुद्यमत्र कृतुभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तक्षणात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखात् अमृतद्रव्यसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसं मालयं मुहुरहोरसिकभुवि भावुकम् हरे कृष्ण माताजी थैंक यू सो
Thank
मच
you, Mataji. Dandavat pranam. Hare Krishna. Yes, who is going to begin from text number 18? Because I cannot see the participant list since I'm sharing. Can you please volunteer and start? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Can I start,
Hare
Mataji?
Krishna. Mataji. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
ma'am.
Hare Krishna, may I?
Yes, Mataji.
Text 18. कुन्त्युवाच नमस्ये पुरुषं त्वाद्यम् ईश्वरं प्रकृते पराम् अलक्ष्यं सर्वभूतानाम् अन्तर्बहि अवस्थितम् मायाजवनिका चन्नम् अज्ञान अदोषजम् अव्ययम् न लक्ष्ये मूढतृषा नटो नाट्यद्धरो यथा. Just two, Mataji.
Yeah, only two, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare
Thank you, Mataji.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Who is next?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Text 2021. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Tata Paramahamsanam Muninam Amalatmanam Bhakti Yoga Vidhanartam Katam Pashyemahi Shriyah Striyah Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Thank you, Mataji. Dandavat pranams.
Hare Krishna.
Yes,
नमः
please.
पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रहे यथा ऋषिकेश देवकी कंसेन रुद्धाति चिरं सुचार्पिता विमोचिताहं च सहात्मजा विभो त्वयैव नातेन मुहुर्वि पद्गणात्. हरे कृष्ण माताजी दंडवत प्रणाम.
Dandavat pranams, Mataji. Yes, who is next?
Hare Krishna, pranams Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat pranams.
Vishan Mahagne Purushada Darshanad Asatsabhaya Vanavasa Krutrada Mrade Mrade Negra Maharadastrado Dhaulyastradaschashma Hare Virakshida Nibada Sanduda Darshvad Tatra Tatra Jagadguru Bhavado Darshanam Yatsyad Apunar Bhava Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji, Dandavat pranams. Krishnamurti Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Who is next? Hare Krishna. Giridhar Gopal Prabhuji, are you there?
Dinesh
No,
Prabhu is
Mataji.
there. Padma Mataji, Divya Mataji.
Yeah, is anyone interested? Would you like to read?
Dinesh Prabhu is there.
I think Dinesh Prabhu cannot unmute, Mataji.
Oh, okay.
Can I read, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
जन्मैश्वर्य श्रुत श्रीबि रेदमान मदः पुमान् नैवार्ह विदातुं वै त्वामकिञ्चन गोचरम् नमोः किञ्चन वित्ताय निवृत्त गुणवृत्तये आत्मा रामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः. हरे कृष्ण माताजी. प्रणाम माताजी.
Pranams, Mataji. Yes, last two shlokas. Okay, I will read. Manye tvam kalamīshanam anadim nidanam vibhum samam charantam sarvatra bhutanam yanmitakkali na veda kaschid bhagavan chikirchitam tavehamanasya nirnam vidambanam nayasya kaschid dahitotsi karhichit द्वेषस्य च यस्मिन् विषामदिर्निनाम् जन्म कर्म च विश्वात्मन् अजस्या कर्तुरात्मना तिर्यन् ऋषिषु यादर्शु तदत्यन्तविदम्बनम् हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna everybody, Dandavat pranams.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी. प्रणाम
Hare
माताजी.
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Pranav,
Krishna.
thank you.